Alright, good morning. Gonna try to get through a bunch of stuff this morning. Also gonna run through my Chaos Dungeon build, I think. Help people out with that. Take it a step at a time. Just need to make sure everything's working on the stream. Alright. So, for Chaos Dungeons, a couple of things that are standard is you're always going to run Betrayal if you can do the gear conversion. Gear conversion comes when you have, I think it's like 55 of each of the Vicus and Volton hard mode material collected total on the character. Once you have that, you can go into your preset and you can equip the two different sets that you want to use by doing the gear change. The only thing you have to do for that to work is you have to create a second set here. So there's number 2 and then number 1. And then you just switch between those through the preset. So that's one thing you want to do, is you want to make sure as a default on all your characters you use Betrayal. And then you want to sub out Grudge for Preemptive Strike. Makes it really easy to do that. If you're using Grudge in your class as the equipped engravings. If you're not doing that, then it makes it a little more tricky to use Preemptive Strike. But Preemptive Strike gives you insta crit, and it's a large crit on anything that you hit the first time. So it's very helpful in Chaos Dungeon. So outside of that, for Pistoleer specifically, you're going to put 10 points in Dexter Shot and get agile movement, excellent mobility, and then a third charge. So normally you only do 7 points in this, but in Chaos Dungeon you want 10 so that you can get this third charge, and it's awesome to just be able to like do a circle with it. And then you put Rage in there. Spiral Tracker in Chaos Dungeon, you put Weakness Exposure on. Quick Pace for movement speed. You could also do one of these other ones if you want. You'll be max move speed by the third one anyway, but if you want to move around quick at the beginning, that's good. And then Heavy Duty. You'll do Conviction. And then the ATOT-O2 grenade. You're wanting Wide Explosion, Enhanced Grenade, and Fireworks. Fireworks will make it so you throw 3 grenades instead of 1. And you do Bleed. Equilibrium, High Speed Shot, Enemy Raid. This makes it into a 360 ability. And then Crit Rate, so that it's just guaranteed critting all over everybody's faces. You put Judgment in that. Quick Shot, Swift Fingers, Initiate Shot, Final Light, which is the same that you would run in your raid build. The reason why you do this ability is to one-shot elites, and also so to help you kill the boss if you get in one of those boss rooms, because those are pretty annoying. Next one is Deathfire. Oh, for Quick Shot you do Epic Gilwin. Deathfire, you want Swift Fingers, Chain Throw, Infinite Decimation, and then your fastest Gilwin that you have. and then meteor stream, weak point detection, wide explosion, meter fall. You're just pivoting from piercing explosion to wide explosion, increase the radius. Then an epic casting speed, and then 4 points into somersault with a quick recharge or whatever you want on this one. But quick recharge would be best. And then just attack speed, so it gets off faster. You could, if you wanted, put no points in this and put another in Spiral Tracker, but Spiral Tracker doesn't really do a ton of damage, so it's not super important to have 12 points in that. So that's the Chaos Dungeon build for Pistoleer. And then usually I just use Dexter Shot to gather everything up. And then Equilibrium and Spiral Tracker can be combined together to just paralyze and then wipe the raid out, or wipe the mobs up. And I use Deathstrike or Deathfire as a way to take care of normal mobs versus the elite mobs, because it also paralyzes them when you're doing the first part of it. And the thing, if you're finding yourself like taking too much damage in a Chaos Dungeon, it's because you're not paralyzing the mobs enough or CCing the mobs enough. And so having abilities that you are aware of how the paralyze effect works on them will keep you healthier longer, and then you don't have to use potions. Whereas if you're just like standing there tanking everything while you cast like one really long ability, you're gonna end up having a bad time. And then for the big boss that comes out, you just use your Awakening and he'll die. Because Pistoleer's Awakening does a lot of damage, especially with Preemptive Strike. The only reason he won't die is if you accidentally hit him with like Dexter Shot on your way to him. And it really doesn't matter how undergeared you are, you'll still should one-shot it with Preemptive Strike. Like maybe if you had 0 spec, it won't work. Why are these things so... I really think they need to fix the physics on those orbs. Like sometimes they just go right to you, and then other times like you're just standing there like I just did, doing nothing. But you can see how they're sort of paralyzed if you use Spiral Tracker. That keeps you safe. Good morning, Luck. We can do some monkeys. See if anybody's doing them this morning. Okay. And you try to do abilities so you don't lose your adrenaline stacks. Oh! I thought I got both. $102 million. Not too bad. One, two, three, four, five. Quick shot and cruel tracker are your weak point. You get 3. Oh, that was my best record. Nice. Hell yeah. Summoner's pumping, man. Yeah, he's got LOS 30. That'll do it. One day I might get it. Maybe in like a year. Oh no. See how none of those came to me? Even though I was like kind of near them? Like even this one I was like right on top of. I can't do back attack. Like I really need to change the physics on those. I don't mind throwing a whirlwind there if I don't have abilities up. Like I think that's a good habit for people to make, because like same thing with like destruction. It's like, oh, I don't have any destruction up. I'm gonna go ahead and oh no. I got caught on the edge. With the spacebar mech. Like these edges here, like I can't. Like they got the hitbox physics down to a T, but okay, it's fine. I won't do any damage to you. That corner sucked. No one guy apologized for not getting the counter. So it's why am I writing this?
New adventurers, talk to me if you have any questions.
There we go.
I swear this will improve your life.
Wish I knew what tripod the Desperado skill. I think maybe it's just a new ability. They'll give us a thingy. There's like some skills that get replaced and then the tripods move over. I think there was like the new skill for Artillerist, maybe? The pressurized skill. I think that was one of them. Infinite decimation. So if you're playing Pistoleer and you want Pistoleer tripods, I have all of them saved up. You just have to pay the Fion tax, and I'll give you a discount. I'm just saving them for a rainy day. All the good ones.
You're back. I was waiting for you. There.
Should have probably made an event piece before I went in. Whatever. People signing my... I think Maka comes to visit. She gets all my
Look around.
vendor stuff.
These are the best products Bombery merchants have to offer.
Ooh, a blue elf. People need that one. If you're on any east, there's a blue wealth rune in my stronghold. Nope, this guy. This guy's on it. Like, just he's coming. I don't think he'll leave me a like though. I somehow changed my preset. Must have hit the hotkey for that. I actually spent time decorating the stronghold, particularly this area, because my static comes here and we do like we roll for boxes. So whoever gets the highest two numbers here gets first two boxes, and then we do a gate 6 roll on the circle of death. And then this is the Yeti playground. So you teleport in here, you can get a wand here, and then you run over here to get the Yeti costume, and then you could start attacking people, turn them into snowmen. Snowmen have to go here to this, I think it's like a, I don't know, little flame gem. How do I get out from here? Never mind, thanks. So you click this when you're a snowman, and then you turn back into a person. Stupid things. Alright, I need to do this other... I don't think people are doing it right now, though. Honor Shard seems to be the only thing that really gates you when you're really high up. Like, to get to 1590 without RMTing, I've just been farming Honor Shards, basically. Everything else comes just by doing your dailies, like your chaos every day, and transfer anything that's not bound from your ults to your main. And then if you do that, you'll hone your way to 1590. without paying cash for it.
The horse bandits are hardly pushovers.
I always tell people that run out of silver, like, just don't hone for like a week and then watch how much silver you accumulate. Everybody thinks that they should be honing every single day, and you don't need to do that. Instead, just play the game, don't hone, do that for a week, and then see where you are. It's the same thing with gold. Like, the reason I have so little gold right now, I view 95,000 is not a lot of gold. It's because I honed 3 of my characters. On duty. I was trying to get my 1540s slightly over 1540 because they get gate kept on monkey and stuff, which is annoying. So I got like my Artillerist is already 1560, but Sharpshooter 1548, Machinist, and Gunlancer. And then I still I'm not sold on a 6 character yet. Like, I'm screwing around with the Striker and Destroyer and Scrapper, but I'm not fully sold on it yet. I really like gunners, and sadly there's only 4 gunners, so, you know, if they make another gunner class, then that'll probably be my 6th character. When I played WoW, I was a main tank for my hardcore raiding guild, so there's a part of me that likes the warrior with the shield aesthetic, so that's why I kind of went with the Gunlancer, and then swiftness, low knight Gunlancer, which is one of the most fun, ridiculous builds you can do. Over here. There he is. Don't disappear. Yes. Sometimes this quest goes really, really fast, and then other times it's just like, it almost seems like it's bugged out. They used to show the guys on the map, the mini map, and they took it away, which was sad. Like, on the minimap you could see like these little icons, and they got rid of that for some reason. When the icons were there, it was so much easier. I'm gonna get some coffee real quick, be right back. Alrighty. So this event is really good to do on Thursday and Sunday, 'cause it's super easy. If you do all of your characters on Thursday and Sunday, you'll be able to buy out the shop every single week. And then at the end of this event on June 14th, you can just buy out all of the silver. And you get a ton of silver. I did a lot of testing with the Artillerist for my Chaos Dungeon build. It's definitely not what the guides recommend, but I really like Plasma Storm, because it sort of like follows the mobs around, it paralyzes them, and it puts bleed on everything. And I think it's a good filler that also sort of like protects you. But the alternatives were not really doing it for me. Like there's not a lot of options. And then when I go into my wheelchair, I only use one of the abilities, or not one, 2 out of the 3, because the laser takes too long. So you just hold that off. So like here I go in wheelchair, and then you just kind of go in a circle with it, then you're done. Artillerist is really good for Chaos Dungeons, but it's not as fast because everything is kind of delayed and you got these long cooldowns until you get to the 3rd level here. If you prioritize your Chaos Dungeons every day on every character you have, and don't worry so much about the Guardian raids, like you'll accumulate so much stuff. And these Chaos Dungeons per character should take you no more than like 10 minutes to do. So in an hour, you can knock out 5 or 6 characters, and that's also how I accumulate gems on my main. Like I I give all of the gems to my main, and you're just gonna gradually build up 8s and 9s on there. There's actually a video of me rolling my first 10, and the 10 is what I gave to this character for Barrage, because it's so high value to put a 10 on a Barrage Artillerist. I think it's in my shorts on the YouTube channel, but it's very stressful to roll 3 level 9s into a 10. As the value changes dramatically if it's a cooldown versus the damage. And then re-rolling it to the skill that you want is it's all your silver. Guaranteed. Unless you're really, really lucky, you're gonna lose all your silver. But silver comes and goes. See if anybody on Discord wants to do monkeys. Monday is not the best day for everybody to get on. If you watch the stream on Wednesday, though, Wednesday and Thursday, usually everybody in the static gets on and helps each other out. It's a lot of fun. We spam legions.
I swear this will improve your life.
I swear this will improve your life. All the characters I'm not honing, I do low pangs on. Excuse me. All the characters I'm not honing, I do low pangs on. And then all the characters I am honing, I will either do honor shards, unless they've got, you know, like 1 million of them already. Or the graders or marvelous stones. But you need a lot of low ping in your life. It's a weird thing for them to sort of be okay with people like subjecting themselves to the monotony of, oh, I'm gonna do like a whole roster of low ping. Luck asked, should I use a Punica pass on an alt Deadeye for the gem strat? What do you mean the gem strat, Luck? Like, you mean so that you can share the same gems between them? As I would only make the same class if you really like to play the same class. Like, I wouldn't base it on sharing gems with your alts. Like, that's one of the side advantages to making all the same class. Like, somebody with, like, I came across a guy with like 6 Gunlancers and he shared the same gems with all of his classes, but it's actually, you know, like, that isn't why you want to do that. It's just a benefit of doing that if you really like playing the class. Because it's also not very fun to to transfer your gems to every character. I actually have a short video on instructions on how to do that, like, as fast as possible, and even that is just like, it's annoying on how to do. So in my opinion, you only want to do that if you are dedicated to playing just one class and you love the class and you're not going to get burnout on the class. But I think it's pretty easy to get burnout on a class. And it's much better to have different playstyles so that you're enjoying each of your characters individually. And then you're just setting clear goals on where you want to take that character. It's like I just create little projects. Like, I spent all of my resources getting, like, from my alts. Like, I got my alts to the point where they could all contribute to my main, and then that's what I did. A lot of supports. All right. But I really like the different playstyle between, you know, like, all the different gunners, which is why I have an Artillerist and a Machinist and a Sharpshooter. Like, I like the different playstyle between all of them. It's a good change of pace, and sometimes I like one class more than another at any given time. And, like, also with the patches, like, a patch can, like, ruin one of your characters, or it can make one of your characters that you don't play as much amazing, and then that's the character you want to play all the time. They got hit. I'm down these Unleash some hell on this guy. Probably a little poor timing on the ult. Come on, don't be... Yes. I think I'll be alright. Nope. How did I get stacks? What world is this? There they go. Now they're gone. One, two, three, 4, 5, counter. Lately I've just been selling the Marvelous as I want to reaccumulate a bunch of gold. You know, most of the characters I've got, like on this one I've got 818 of them stored up, so... There's no shortage of stones. Good. Leave me alone, dude. That guy got hit, yeah. You want to try to avoid getting hit by the landing, because then everybody's going to lose their stacks if they don't move out of the way. Because an Artillerist is a lot harder to keep your stacks because you're stationary in your wheelchair. We didn't get the break. We have a scrapper. And we didn't get the break. What does this world come to? I'm the only one with stacks. Oh, not anymore. It's opposite day today. He's just like living on the edge. Let's use this before I lose my stacks. And there they go. Did I get it? Uh-oh, we're all dead. Uh-oh, I'm dead. That doesn't go away. It's so annoying that this doesn't go away. It's like, you didn't counter, so you're... Oh, it finally went away. Oh, 1, 2, counter, counter. There we go. There we got it. Now we're all living our best life. We did it. I think that was our second one. Yeah. Anything good? No. Have you ever gotten a good accessory for the character that you're on that you actually used? The answer is no. I've gotten items from that are on my alts that other alts could use, but because of the fee on tax, I just sell them, you know. But I've never actually gotten a good item that I used on the character that I got the item on. Like, I think that's one of the more unfun aspects of the game, is you don't actually get, I guess, quote-unquote gear for your character from the things that you're doing. Like, it's very rare for that to happen. I'm looking at the Reddit Q&A. J-Man Dash asks, do people look at weapon levels at all? I'm just wondering if it's worth investing into weapon taps, or is it more of an overall item level angle? I have plus 15 Braille weapon, and at 1540 would tapping multiple armors help me get into groups better than a higher weapon but lower overall item level? I think if you're 1540, the armor level taps are way more valuable. It's also actually more valuable from like the initial, like, because doing stuff at item level really sucks because you get decimated. So like having the extra levels in your armor will keep you alive, which lets you do more damage because you're alive. I think people in my static that actively avoided honing their armor, I could say that they regret, you know, only focusing on their weapon, because they're the ones that die the most in our static. Whereas like I honed my armor first before my weapon. I do have like the plus 20 weapon now, but I did that last, so that way I could, you know, be tanky and survive things. But people mainly just look at item level when they're forming parties. Obviously, if it's for like a complete clear, they're gonna be judgmental of everything. But if you're just looking to do, you know, 1 to 4 or something, just honing your armor is gonna get you groups. Somebody in the thread asks, is Caligos or Cungulanium, which one is worth more gold? If you can smoothly do both of them, then obviously Caligos is worth more. But if doing Caligos leads to, you know, a wipe every other time, then you'll probably want to do Cungulanium. If Cungulanium is a clown fiesta, then you don't want to do that. The key to guarding raids is to do Party Finder, ideally, so you can make sure you get a well-rounded party. But most importantly, it's avoiding wipes, because then you're just throwing gold away by using battle items. I will say it's probably only worth doing guarding raids if you're rested. Unless you're really honing like crazy, I would make sure that all of your alts are doing Guardians at full rested each time they do it. Like, I do everything on my main because it's gonna be smooth on my main no matter what. But my like 1540 alts, like, it's not gonna be smooth, so I try to make sure it's rested, and then I also usually will try to do them with members of my static. And because I only do it with people I know, it naturally will create rusted for it. And you don't have to worry about it. Really, that's all the questions in the Reddit Q&A. Alright. The Markness now following. Thanks, the Markness. I have no idea who you are. There's no way that you're not, you know, Markness on my Discord. I like that you get like a little thing that says first time chat on it. It like notifies me that that's your first time chatting. Mark, are you ready to do monkeys? Yeah, it shows it in my Streamlabs. It's like first time chat. We shall kill the monkey.
Hello, adventurer.
Actually, you need that one. Ah, good. I have 5 ebony cubes on this guy. Holy moly. I gotta start doing that. Alright, Mark. Making the party. See if Plasma wants to come. So what's sad at Monkey is you have to go, you have to run your counter build. There's actually less damage than your other build. I mean, I could not have a counter, but that would be griefing. Oh, good. Oh, good. Stop looking at me. Whew. I need to get out of this corner. Nice job, Plasma. Yeah, 52 million. Oh, yes. Move him. No. Leave me alone, monkey. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We did it, everybody. Hell yeah, Scouter. This 1580 Scouter carrying us to victory. His level 10 gems. Carrying us scrubs. Okay. Oh, and there's... Yep. Alright. It's going good. No. Uh-oh. I thought I got that. It looked like it was on the white. How many snipes you gonna make me miss, monkey? How many, buddy? Not good. This rotation is a wash. Uh-oh. I just used my counter. Okay. Alright. There we go. I got up right there. Had a couple more snipes. See if Mark wants to do another one. Anything good? Nope. Donate to guild. Yeah. This character has 1.45 million honor shards. Like, I really think honor shards should be shared between your characters, because, like, I earned these, you know, and I'm not using them. Like, if it was an unearned amount, I could understand. But you actually have to do things in the game to accumulate those. Then it becomes a more alt-friendly game. It is BS. Mark, I'm gonna do 2 chaos dungeons real quick, and then we can do another monkey if you want. I don't know if you have more that you're wanting to actually do today. I don't have any rested, but if you're rested and want to do them, I'm fine with it. Okay. I'll help you with those. Then we'll only do the one. You can choose, do you want Jaboy or do you want Jabo? I can do scatter. Scouter is my second fastest Chaos Dungeon doer on my roster. Fastest is Gunlancer. And you would think it's because of the reset ability on the Scouter, and it's actually not. It's because Iron Man is ridiculous. As you can just pummel in every direction. And then when you are out of Iron Man, you can do that ability. It resets. But that's not why it's fast. Like, this ability is really good. But it's not the breadwinner of the family of abilities. These bats flying around everywhere, making the hitboxes confusing. Get me out of this room. Look at these two. This one, look at this one. The opposite side of the map, just chilling there. Like, what is that? Who decided that's a good idea? You know? Why is that not fixed? Ooh, gold room. This poor little beaver creature. We're just murdering him for his gold. Wonder if he's got a name like Billy the Beaver. Alright, time for monkey. Applicants. I am anti-Sork on this fight. We'll bring a Slayer into the mix. 5x3, look at him go. And an artist. Oh, he's level 10s too. Oh, wow. All level 10s. And LOS 30. This guy is a Slayer main. Wowie wowzerton. He's gonna beat our ass. Okay. How did that not counter? Tell me how that didn't counter. That was the most perfect counter I've ever done. And it didn't count it. Uh-oh. Hey, they gave me credit for that one. Uh-oh. 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 There's a lot of uh-oh there. I couldn't get tucked in there safely enough to do the counter. It's terrible. The Mega Man ability is the highest stagger for human form scouter. That was a rough spot at the end there. almost tied him. Okay. There we go. Normally I play in the front as a scouter, but not on this fight, because I want to get the stacks. The stupidest thing about scouters is they have one individual ability that's a front attack, and it's your highest damage dealing skill. It's also your counter. Like, I think the people that did the abilities on the scouter were like massively confused as to what they wanted to do with the kit. They're like, okay, we're gonna give them their best ability, and it's gonna do everything. We're gonna make it so they have to play in the front of the boss, but we're not gonna give them any super armor so that they can stay safely in front of the boss. I'm definitely gonna switch to AT at some point when they do the changes. It's gonna be good. One, two, three, four, five, the counter. It would change me to human, so I couldn't use the counter ability right as I went to counter that. It would definitely do that. The timing of that scenario. Oh, this person's gonna die. And it's just me. I don't want to be the only one alive. How do I use all the lives? What is that? I don't remember people dying. Oh no. I get in trouble sometimes going from Iron Man to human. Uh-oh. Yeah, that was a tough one. We have done it. Somehow, some way, we did it. Countering is beneath that guy. He's like, I got all level 10 gems. I'm not gonna counter. Never will that happen.
Hello, adventurer.
I think I need this one for AT. Hey. Alright, gonna grab some more coffee, be right back. Okay, time for some Gunlancer stuff. Gunlancer things. So I play Swiftness Gunlancer. Lone Knight, so it's red Swiftness. The way you do this build is you do 4 entropy and then 2 nightmare. So you have infinite mana. And your utility is amazing because you can constantly put up your open weakness, which gives 9% damage to front and back, 4% to everybody else. And then if it's an easier fight, you can put leadership on your Nalesia's energy, which gives everybody 25% attack speed. And so everybody wants to be in the party of a Swiftness red Gunlancer, because you're always giving those 2 buffs to everybody all the time, and it's wonderful. And then what's also nice about Swiftness Gunlancer is the Chaos Dungeon is completely ridiculous. Why is it ridiculous? Well, I'm just pressing one ability, you know? And it's over. Next room. Oh, good. They took it. Why don't I get these tickets on characters I want to do them on? How many surge cannons does it take to get to the next room? It's kind of like that commercial with Tootsie Pops. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Tootsie Pop? Did I just age myself there with that commercial? The owl was such a jerk. Fuck that owl. Marketing in the early 90s and late 80s was so much more fun than it is now. Now it's basically just like pharmaceutical commercials, and that's about it. If I was president, I would have two agendas. One would be banning pharmaceutical commercials. And then the other would be making it illegal for American bathrooms, they have those like giant cracks in them, like the public bathrooms in America. We're the only country that has bathrooms like that. I've been all over the world, traveled everywhere. America is the only one that has bathrooms where you can actually see someone on the toilet if you look over at the bathroom. So vote for me, and I will fix those two things. Yeah, side effects can be mild to serious to death. Everything leads to death. It's like there's happy people smiling on the TV while we just casually say that this drug might cause death. Or bleeding from your orifices. I think that's worth something. Mark, I appreciate you switching to Twitch chat versus Discord DMs. It makes it easier for me to see it. Thank you, sir. It is. It's sort of like it would just be like common sense if to me, but you know, since they own the pharmaceutical companies, kind of own the majority of our politicians, and the lobbyists come in. It ain't gonna happen anytime soon. It's sort of like, you know, when somebody tries to improve any aspect of the healthcare system, like the like our insurance and how that's a crazy scam, and the pricing for hospitals being a racket. You know, like none of those things are ever going to get fixed because all of our politicians are owned by the healthcare and pharmaceutical industry. Yeah. I think there was a thing in the 90s that was signed into law. I can't remember the act, but there was something that was signed into the law that like essentially gave corporations as much power as citizens. Like there's like a couple of things that like happened that like allowed corporations to have more power through lobbying and all that stuff. And whatever that was, we should just reverse it. So that way we actually solve problems that impact people instead of getting distracted. Everything is a distraction from solving real problems. Yeah, exactly. Corporations are considered people and money equals free speech. Yeah. I watched like a documentary on Netflix about it. I can't remember what it was called. But there was like this guy that worked for Bill Clinton, and he was like I don't know, he was on his cabinet, and basically like he quit Clinton's cabinet because they were gonna sign this into law, and he was like, I want no part of it because you're gonna, you know, ruin the country with this. They're like, nah, it'll be fine. We're gonna be able to take oodles of money. from corporations, and it'll make our free market better. What's crazy is if you ever have to go to the hospital, like you actually have to use the healthcare that's in America, and then you come to the scary realization that it's a complete scam. Like you'll be charged $26,000 for the worst service you've ever received in your life. They don't even fix the problem, and they're still charging you the money. Like imagine in any other industry, you're like, okay, somebody comes to me, I do marketing, so somebody comes to me and they're like, yeah, we have this problem we would like you to fix, and I'm like, oh, it costs $26,000, and I'll look into it for you. And they're like, okay, that's great, as long as you fix the problem. And then at the end of it, I don't fix the problem, but I just keep the money. Like, that's the healthcare industry. It's just, they don't solve your problems. You just get to pay money to have them pretend that they're gonna fix whatever it is that's going on. And then if you don't pay that bill off, they'll send it to collections. And then when it's in collections, your credit gets ruined. And you can't take any loans. So you can't leverage any of your money. And then you just have this vicious repeating cycle. Yeah, it is a racket. Doctors make more money from sick people than actually making people healthy. You could improve your diet and lifestyle and your health would improve, but here's a pill which I get a serious kickback on that you could take and it'll cause more problems. Yes. Such as bleeding from your ears. Oh yeah, I'm not doing low bangs on this character. The auto mod banned your anal seepage, so I removed the ban on that so you could have the word anal seepage appear on my screen. So you're welcome. It says Jibo Gaming used add permitted term anal. That's what it says on my screen. Add permitted term anal. That's wonderful. Next I'll get an email from Twitch saying that I've been banned for allowing the word anal on my stream. Okay. Not everybody can wear a motorcycle helmet. those that do, wear them well. Oh, come on. There, got it. So both these you can click from the side. It's just kind of annoying to position there. Like that guy didn't need to go up there for that one. But I think there was a safe cracker there. The chillest music in the game is on Runaway's Island. And I cannot get it for my stronghold. I would totally buy this music for my stronghold if I could. A little harder to do this quest on Striker than my main. I need like that slidey ability.
On duty.
On duty.
We must stabilize this area.
Stern Underground is the best music. Can you buy that for your stronghold?
Quite tricky.
There's quite the influx of bots these days. Is this horse gonna attack me? It did. Getting attacked by a horse.
The horse bandits are hardly pushovers.
All right.
New adventurer.
So my striker is just a character I'm trying to figure out if I want to play. Like, I think it's good to get characters to 1475 to really get an idea of how they're going to be. You get your full relic set on and get your level 5 gems going. It's hard to tell when a character's lower level, like how they're going to perform. The relic set really changes that. But I'm still not really sold on any of the 3 characters I'm considering right now. I was actually thinking about making another Deadeye and make them EW. So the EW changes look kind of fun. You like your striker a lot, so hard hitting entry classes make it pretty bad. Suppers, yeah. Suppers like the shot. Like, it's really cool, it just doesn't have a lot of mobility, which makes it kind of feel weird. Like, it's weird that a martial artist doesn't have a lot of mobility to me. Like, that doesn't really fit the theme. Yeah, the double dash is really silly, not having it on the striker. Cause that's like critical on the scrapper. Like, I think they would make the class a lot better if they had the double. Similarly, you don't get the double on Deadeye, but it doesn't really matter as much. Like versus the Gunslinger. Lazumars? Is that the one that's like 24% elemental or something? Of course, there's one in the corner down here. So, Fate of the Lazarus and Umar card set combined. Alright, I'll look at it after this room. Let's see. So, Fate of the Lazarus. There's the Umar. Ah, back attack damage 12%. So that makes sense. Okay. And then let's see. Okay. How many do you need for this? You need 10. So you need all that. Guess I'll mark these. Good to know. Like the wandering merchants. Okay. Go through this stuff and then I'm gonna get some lunch.
Hello, adventurer.